I think when a decision is popular and right, it's easy. In those situations where the decision may have a right or moral choice that's the clear answer, but the majority of the people oppose it, do you have a general strategy for handling those situations where there's something that's morally correct to do, but the faculty, for whatever reason, are in the majority opposed to that decision?
It's a tough question to answer because you're making the statement that the decision is morally correct, and yet the majority is against it. I have great respect for group wisdom, with the caveat that they're up to speed on the issue. So if we can get the faculty to engage in a discussion so that they really understand what the decision is all about, and if we can come to a consensus, I'm happy to go along with the department's faculty consensus on the issue. I think I would be a little bit arrogant to say that I am correct on this challenging decision and the rest of you are wrong.
So it sounds like when the majority is opposed to a position you may have, it would make you think, maybe they have a point of view that I haven't discovered yet, or maybe they don't have the information that I have. One of those two things.
Exactly right. So we try to bring them up to speed and say, now what do you think? This was a good example at the American Board of Radiology. We joked that we had to vote on things 3 times before we acted. And the point was this: we would bring up the issue, we would discuss it, we'd make a decision, but happily we'd drag our feet before doing anything, because it was only at that time that many of the board members would really start thinking about it. And then they would come back and say, oh, about that issue, let's talk about it again. So we would. And sometimes it even took a third discussion to really arrive at a mature decision that we should act on.